couple na mahal si Lord. Na I told them, would you share your story about who you were before you came to know God? Are you going to correct? Sige doon natin ito.
Good morning, church. I am Marvin William, married. Yung happily, kailan lang. Let me share kung bakit kailan lang nangyari yung happily. My wife and I were married for almost 8 years. Now, and for that several years, wala kaming ginawa kundi mag-away. Kahit anong issue na meron sa isang relationship, meron kami. Even physical fight. Umuwi si Jelay sa bahay ng parents niya na may black eye. Ako naman, pumapasok sa office na may kalmot. Dumating na kami sa point na ayaw na namin mag-usap o magkita man lang kasi alam na namin na mag-aaway lang kami. Ilang beses na din niya akong nilayasan, but I was so confident that she will be coming back. There were times na pinipigilan ko siya kasi ayoko ng broken family. Because my dad once told me that having a whole family is the greatest treasure in the world. The reason for all this is we have our own different priorities. Though we are considered as one, focus ako sa trabaho. Halos wala akong time kay Janet. Kaya binaling din niya ang focus niya sa ibang bagay. Since she was 10 years younger than me, her attention was with her barkada, clubbing, bisyo. Nagagawa niya ng malaya. Yung mga yan kasi by that time si James nasa parents niya. Buhay binata at dalaga kami. We were so exhausted having this relationship and we were almost willing to let go of each other. Hurting each other emotionally and physically is our routine. And even though how much we tried to work things out, it always ends up nothing. I remembered one time I was about to go home from the office. We had an argument on the phone. I was stressed and that made me decide to just wander around. Because I know if I go home, we will fight again. She was calling me 100 times and begging me to go home. But I ignored her. I even thought to ride the very first bus that will pass in front of me, and it doesn't matter where will it take me. Hindi na ako makapag-isip ng maayos. Gusto ko na lang talagang mag-isa at lumayo. Pero dahil napagod ako maglakad, umuwi na lang din ako. When I reached home, I found Jelay on the bed, crying the whole time and worried about me. She might be thinking that I'm gonna kill myself. Climb on the one of our billboards and jump. Kasi dati uso yung tumatalon sa billboard. I saw and felt that time. She was worried, but she chose to show her anger rather than her genuine feelings. She always want to fix all the issues before we go to bed. Pero lagi akong umiiwas at dinadaan ko sa tulog. I also remember that Jelly was pushing me to undergo marriage counseling. But I used to answer her, wala naman tayong problema eh. Ang utak mo lang meron. One day, Jelly told me that we haven't been to church for a long time. I remember that Joanne, my sister, was inviting us to their church next week. So we went to their church. Noong time na yun, nasa Walter Mart pa. Okay naman ang church. Kasi sa parang sinasampal-sampal kami, hindi lang na mag-asawang sampal, kundi buong angkang sampal dahil sa preaching ni Pastor Jan, Making the Right Decision series. We also attended the following week, but failed to attend on the other. Around June of 2013, we again attended the Sunday service. By that time, every end of the service, Pastor Jaime used to follow us, asking us if we want to attend the first step class. Jelay was so irritated to the point that she will go to the restroom right after the benediction and hide until Pastor Jaime and Pastor Sol are gone. Katwiran niya, okay na yung umaattend siya. Nothing more, nothing less.
Good morning, church. I'm Jelay. And yes, I must admit that I was so irritated by the way Pastor Jaime or Pastor Sol approach us after every service. It is hard for me to take the consequences that I'm gonna turn myself from being cool to being religious. I am not ready to be committed in church. I can't imagine na hindi na ako makakasama sa Encore Super Club dahil may aatenan akong Bible study. Being sober for 1 whole week or more. Depriving myself a tequila shot while dancing at the VIP section of a club. And most importantly, how my friend would react if I post Bible verses on my Facebook account. Kasal ako at may anak, pero kung umasta ako ay parang dalaga. Isa din yan dahilan kung bakit ang gulo-gulo ng marriage life ko. I told myself, if I can't be happy with Marvin, then I'll make sure that I will be happy with other things or other person. Tinanggal ko din ang pag-aasikaso na lagi kong ginagawa kay Marvin nung una kaming nagsama. I told myself that he doesn't deserve to be treated like a king if he doesn't know how to treat his wife like a queen. Para quits. Wala na siyang breakfast sa umaga. Bahala na siya mag-prepare. Aalis siyang tulog ako kasi puyat ako sa gimmick. Uuwi siya na tulog ako kasi ote naman siya sa trabaho. Hanggang sa nagkasilipan na kami ng pangit na ugali. Puro away, nakakarindi at nakakapagod na. Dumating ako sa point na feeling ko hindi kumpleto ang week namin kung walang away. Kaya gumagawa ako ng pag-aawayan. Magaling ako magpapansin. Magaling siya mandelma. One time, nilayasan ko si Marvin at sinermonan ako ng mami ko pag uwi ko sa bahay. I can't really understand what she was talking about. I just don't care. But I was irritated with her voice, kaya nasagot ko siya. Sabi ko, Mami, hindi ako kasing galing mo mag-handle ng pamilya. Magnanay lang tayo pero hindi kita idol, okay? After saying those words, I went straight to my room and tears fell down from my eyes. Nang dahil sa marriage issue ko, pati mami ko nasaktan ko na. Maraming bagay ang kailangang ayusin sa akin at sa marriage life ko. Pero takot ako isuko ang mga bagay na nakasanayan ko, lalo pa at alam ko hindi si Marvin ang tipo ng tao na nakukuha sa bargain. Mabait ka o hindi, wala siyang pakialam. One day, I felt the need for Jesus. Para akong uhaw na uhaw. Naalala ko, simula pala na naging mag-asawa kami, mabibilang ko lang sa mga daliri ko kung ilang beses lang kami nagsimba o umattend ng service. By the way, Marvin was a Christian and I was a Catholic. Open kami kung saang church kami papasok. We have attended service here at Next Gen. Eventually, naging regular attendee and started participating on some church activities. Nagsimula na akong mag-post ng Bible verse sa Facebook. One time, I was chatting with my friend on Facebook. Then she was asking me to go out that night, but I refused. She was wondering what was happening to me. Then I answered, mas masarap kasi kasama si Lord kesa uminom. She was my friend and I was thinking that she will understand and won't mock me. But to my surprise, she said, Sis, mamamatay ka na ba o nababaliw ka na? I was hurt, but then thankful. Because God is already revealing what kind of friends I have.
To make the long story short, God is still the winner. Jelly was not into clubbing with her friends anymore. I am starting to be gentle with her again. We just realized and we were amazed that both of us were done with First Step Class, Cross Encounter, Baptism, C120, and Prayer Retreat.
Amen.
Sa lahat ng yan, sabay namin sinimulan at tinapos. And now we are serving at the Mac Ministry. Praise God.
Praise God.
But even though things are getting better, parang may kulang pa din. Hindi pala siya magiging okay pag in denial pa din kayo na something between the two of you is not right. We then decided to seek for help for a marriage counseling. We then learned that in every relationship, there must be a love triangle. Yes, a love triangle between me, Jesus, and Jelly. Hayaan niyong hawakan kayo ni Lord with His both hands para pag may isang gustong bumitaw, no choice kasi hindi kayo bibitawan ni Lord. We now know that aside from each other, we also need to put God first. In that way, He will fix every detail in your life. We also learn to understand and give what we really need, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually as well. And now, I can say that we are happily married. Hindi basta married na lang. We started make things out together with Jesus. Marriage, parenting, business, and even pleasure. Lahat yan kasama si Lord. Our relationship is now stronger and sweeter. Hindi na namin masasabing walang forever. Again, I'm Marvin.
I'm Jelay.
And we are children of God.
Amen.
Shall we all stand?